want to live my life, Cassiana. But you wouldn't even allow me to have that peace. Because you can't keep it in your pants. Because you love women so much that you think that you are God. That you can just sleep with whatever you want and get whatever you want. Secret, as long as you play mind games to them. That, as long as you don't tell my wife, this is just between you and me, we'll be fine. I will take care of you. I will send you money. Money that I send my husband. So, September 30th, he abandoned me. He left to go to Christy's house. He's been there for 6 hours. I had to check out at a hotel. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if he's coming back. So I asked the clerk at the hotel to transfer me to a cheaper room from $72,000 a night to $60,000 a night. And they did. They moved me. I waited. He showed up around 5:30. Front desk called me. Do you know this man? I said, who? They asked him. I'm, the husband. I'm like, oh yeah, send him up to my new room. He was so vexed that he was humiliated downstairs. He said he was humiliated that they made him sit down. Kess thinks that the whole fucking Africa or all the Nigeria knows him. Like he's some Beyonce superstar that everybody will recognize his motherfucking ass. Like, oh, that's Kess. Yo, Kess. Nobody knew him when he arrived. So that's why they made him sit down and called my room to see if I know this man who's trying to come up to the room. And I said they changed room. He was so vexed that he showed up in my room, showing attitude and everything like that, grab his suitcase, and he wants to grab the PS5. I said, you're not fucking grabbing that PS5. I'm taking that home. Do you think I'm going to give you your PS5 back? Fuck no. I spent $1,000 for that. You're not getting that. Forcing me to give him money again for this apartment. And I said, okay, I'll get you one. I was not sleeping. I'm calling agents after agents to look for a 1-bedroom apartment for him. Little did I know that he's already looking for an apartment with Christy O. Secretly, until he already selected a place that is $4 million in Lekki, Chevron, Phase 2, Orchid Road. And he did not take my offer. He said, you know what, fuck that. You don't want to help me? I will do it myself. His brother sent money. He took it out of the business and he was able to pay. I don't know if he paid for her or they paid together or whatever. We worked it out. We talked it out. And I said, okay, I love him very much. So I kept giving him chances and I said, okay. I said, I don't want you to be a roommate with a girl. I said, I'm going to put my foot down. I don't want you to be roommate with a girl. I said, get a man. Why do you want to be roommate with a girl? Oh, she needed a place that's expensive. And that we already discussed this. This is what we want because we can afford if we are roommates. Her sister will move in. My sister will move in. Like, fuck that. That was an excuse. His sister will never move in because she kept going to school that I keep paying for. That's the truth. I fought him through thick and thin not to be roommates with this fucking whore. He won. And I let him be because I love him. Come December, it was his birthday. I flew to celebrate his birthday. Spoke with people to see if they would want to come. To be invited to go there. Everything, beauty, everybody, all the housemates that he has was invited. And I said to the guy that, we were working with, his friend or his handler. I said, at this time, I'm still struggling because of everything that's just the gridlock from the funeral to everything. And I said, I only have less than $1 million. He said, I can work with that. Okay. So we celebrated, we posted, we had fun, we were there, we were dancing, ooh la la. Then, here comes Beauty ordering the expensive stuff, Azul and all that. Dude, she's trying to show off too. Groovy and Fina was there, so she's trying to show what she's got. I understand the girl. She's got money. She's very pretty. She wants to be talked about. I was upstage. And he told me she paid for a lot of things. How is that possible when I paid out of pocket already and transferred money? And instead of him appreciating that I came down and paid for his birthday, he fucking yelled at me that same night and said, next time, don't ever plan my goddamn birthday. Because you humiliated me. Beauty had to pay. I'm like, what did she pay? She paid for what she ordered. I paid for what I planned. So whatever your friends ordered out of what I've already planned, that's on them. What the fuck? So I left after that. When I left, I know I'm not going to be able to celebrate Valentine's with him. Who did he celebrate Valentine's with? His roommate. And then I had a feeling something was up. I called him after they partied on that night. And I called him very early in the morning at 6:30. And he yelled at me for calling him that early. And guess what I saw next to him? A shave of a body underneath a blanket. I confronted him and he hung up. Somebody was with him. How am I supposed to feel? And here we are now. Fast forward to that. I came there in May to June. July, I was there. And all I've noticed is that nothing but my husband is gone. He's not with me 100%. He's not with me the way he loved me. It was different. That's why the entire month, and then July came. It's her fucking birthday. She pretended that somebody stole 100,000 from her account. Yet I've seen a deposit on my husband's account that he took out 150,000 for her birthday. And yet here she is, having to celebrate her birthday on top of the roof and everything that I think my husband paid a portion for. He sprayed 50,000 on her. And then here comes her boyfriend, Prince, who supposedly, because her manager told me the name. So, whatever Dugu is, a Prince, and it's like, that's her boyfriend. Yeah, okay, that was on the video. He was spraying. Spraying, but he didn't buy drinks or food for everybody. So my husband was vexed when they decided to go to the club because she picked the boyfriend to go to rather than come home with him. Right? I know. So here I am talking to her manager, Tosin, and planning just to give him a surprise gift and everything, of just buy him a native so that he can use it to church. I wanted him to go to church. I wanted him to remember what church is. I wanted him to remember what God is. Because the man I married is a churchgoer. The man I married and fell in love with talks about God. The man that I truly fell in love with is about God. Even though he's fucking around. But I couldn't take it anymore. Excuse me. I couldn't take it anymore. That was this year. Her birthday. He celebrated with her. Whatever the fuck he got her, I don't give a damn. I kept asking him every single day on the phone, the video call. We talked 3 hours or 3 times out of the day. It's a fight about this fucking whore of a roommate that he denies as only a friend. Like I said, the last coming back to August before I arrived for my birthday is a big argument where I said, I'm done. And he said, well, I'm fucking done too. Okay, hung up. Like both teenagers just hanging up. Not married couple, just like teenagers, like in a relationship, hanging up. Done, 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 done. Immaturity. Because there's a third party involved. And again now, come to September. When I saw that text was September 26. He was sleeping. And I said, I need to know what's going on. Who is he texting in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping? I can see with my one eye open. When I wake up, he's texting like this. He deletes his Snapchat. He deletes his Instagram because he knows I use the phone to watch a movie or we share it together. And then till that, I realized, I'm like, he deletes everything out of Instagram. He deletes everything out of Snapchat. And what else is left? WhatsApp, nothing. He deletes that too. And then I saw a text coming from direct text on his iPhone. I'm like, oh, there you go. I said, but there's only one text in there. One. I said, couldn't be because I see him texting. So I went to the edit box on the left side corner. And there's in that option in there, edit, recover, deleted text. So I click that and I click recover all. There's freaking 350 messages in there between her and him. I know he's about to wake up. But everything I saw, I saw. The first thing I saw was that, good luck with your interview. And then a few hours later, like 6 hours later, he said, I can't wait to fuck you. Do you know how that felt when I saw that? Do you know how that made me feel when I saw that? I felt relief. I'm like, there you go. I've been praying to God and holding the Bible every freaking night. I pray, please God, have mercy upon me. Hear my supplication. Reading the psalm over and over. Please have mercy upon me. Give me some answers. Show me the way, the truth, and the light. And that repeats every day. Be careful what you wish for and be careful what you ask for. Because that night I saw, or that morning, 5:30 in the morning, I saw what I needed to hear and what I needed to see. You all saw that text on the Instagram and you all think that was scripted, that was staged. Bullshit. It's not. Would I be crying in front of you right now? Scorned woman, victimized by this man. Knowing that he freaking, before I even flew, he promised me. He called me in the morning and said, baby, I'm sorry for what happened yesterday. Because we said we're done. And I'm like, why are you calling me? He said to me, you don't give me enough credit. I said, for what? That I love you so much with my entire life. You are my universe. You are my center of everything. I said, bullshit. You're lying to me. You're sleeping with your roommate. Why can't you just tell me so we can move on? Denied. He denied. He said, that woman is just my roommate and just my friend. I don't even find her pretty. She's the same age as my sister. She's like very young. I don't even like the way she looked, her bug eyes. And he made me laugh when he said that. I'm like, he sounded so realistic. For money, for scam, if a relationship works out, marry me, visa. Every day he's been asking me for visa. Every time I talk to him, what about that visa? Have you talked to your lawyer about the visa? What's the visa? What's the status? It's in fucking Lagos consulate. Waiting for your goddamn interview. What do you want me to do? I don't control the U.S. consulate. Everybody waiting 2 years for the gridlock of Trump blocking Nigerians to come to the United States. And not just that, COVID happened. Do you think they don't have a list of people that are waiting lists? Am I number one special? Angel baby is number one. Her husband gets to come now. I'm in a mercy waiting too. Don't you think I would have preferred for him to be with me? That to be fucking his roommate? I love this man more than anything. I gave him everything. I gave him my life, effort. I would have given him my soul. That's how much I loved him. That was shattered the moment I saw those texts. Some of you saying, forgive him, work out your marriage. That's not the first time. And if you've been with that kind of a relationship where you get stepped on over and over and you're giving so much of you, money, effort, love, your soul, your body, and everything, would you stay? Guys, I'm not asking for pity. I came here to set the record straight. Nobody hacked his account. It was me. I have access to his account. I asked a friend to convert it to $1. He didn't know what was happening. But yet he got blamed. And then this fool went to the police station saying that he pressed charges. And then this fool went to the police station telling them like, oh, this blogger that I use or talk to is guilty. Of what? It's free speech. I don't know if you guys have that in your country, but it's free speech here in America for us to be able to say what we want. But he's a journalist. He's a blogger. He should be able to say what he wants. Oh, is that a crime? Was that a crime that my friend helped me that he didn't even know what was happening? As far as I know, it was my money in my account or his account that I put money into. Just that week alone, it was $800 sent already in that account. Whether that accumulated to 1.5 naira million, I don't know the conversion, but all I know is that I wasn't going to allow him to use me, treat me like that, to tell me to shut the fuck up. After everything that I've done for last month, my birthday, and throughout the time I stayed with him, to be treated like that just because of